Guys, so I actually have a Vlogmas video to go up and I'll probably post that one right after this one, like tomorrow, but I really wanted to film a normal sit-down video because I feel like all I've been filming lately is vlogs and I haven't come on here to do a regular video. So I wasn't sure what to film and I asked you guys on Twitter and I am ending up doing none of the things you asked. So instead I'm going to do something else that was requested, to see inside my makeup bag and my everyday brushes. These are what I bring to school and what I've just been working out of. I have still gone into my makeup collection on days that I'm not at school just for palettes and things like that that aren't in here. But other than that, this is kind of what I've been reaching for on a daily basis. So a lot of these are favorites, so we can say that this is a favorites bag as well, because obviously I reach for these things a lot. And then some of you have requested to see brushes that I use every day, which I haven't talked about brushes in years on this channel, so let's go. I'm gonna pull randomly from the bag. So first up is a Milani Runway Lashes mascara. This is almost dried out completely. I really need to throw it away. Open up one of my new ones. I have two backups unopened of this because I love it so much. It is such a good mascara. Next I have a Sephora mirror. That's just what I use to put on my makeup in the morning. So, you know, I'll hold this up and then do the thing. Yeah. Next is the foundation I've worn every single day for the past month. Not every single day, but every day I've worn makeup, I've worn this. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12 Hour Full Coverage Foundation. Very good stuff. Then I have this mascara that is called Intense Mascara. This is by Boleto Studios. One of the best mascaras I've ever tried. I'm wearing it today, and surprisingly I like it, even though the wand is kind of too big for my eyes, but it is amazing. I've been wearing this every single day since I got it and did that tutorial for you guys. Then I have my Lorac Pro Trio, like it's the Pro mini palette, and these are actually my three most used shades in my Lorac Pro palette. So having a mini version of my three most used shades is really convenient for doing my makeup on the go, and this is the palette I used today, in case you're wondering. I just love Lorac shadows, and this is like my favorite little mini thing in the world. Like, I love this thing so much. It is so cute. I think it was $15, so if you can't splurge on the full-size Lorac Pro palette, these are the three best colors in it, let's be real. So then I have my e.l.f. eyebrow kit, which I use, you know, on a daily basis for my eyebrows, so yep. Then I have this little guy. This is the Brows Now by Hard Candy Brow Fiber Gel. It basically is just like a eyebrow setting thing. It's an eyebrow gel, but it has little fibers in it. Mine's too liquidy. I don't know what happened to it, but I still like the color of it, so I use that on my brows every day after I fill them in. I rarely ever use this highlight shade. Next I have my Sleek Makeup Face Contour Kit in Light, which used to be one of my most used products back in the day. If you've been a long time viewer, you'll remember this guy. It's basically just a highlight and a contour. This is amazing. It's my like go-to contour palette thing because it's just such a perfect color for my skin, and the highlighter is really gorgeous too for fair skin. I don't have that on today. What I do have on my cheeks today, which not really noticeable, is the Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed. This is my most used blush right now, I would say. I've been using this every single day for a really long time now, just because it's one of my favorite blushes of all time. I love the mauve-y, bronzy colors. Benefit Dallas is kind of similar to this, so in that kind of realm, which Benefit Dallas probably would be in this bag, because I love that product so much. I've hit pan on it, but it's so bulky in the box that this is just fits in there. Then I have my NYX High Definition Eye Primer. I actually have two eye primers in here. I have the NYX one and then the Lorac Behind the Scenes Primer. I'd use both equally, like just whatever I grab first in the bag is what I use. They both work really well. Then I have the Jordana Fabuliner Liquid Liner. This is a new addition to the bag, so this is not a favorite yet. Probably won't be a favorite. I don't like it that much. It's not very opaque, and when I put it on top of shimmer eyeshadow, it like makes it gray, I don't know, and then it like gets shimmer on the brush. So then I have my favorite liquid liner, which is the NYC liquid liner. This is an old one and I need to bust out my backup of this because it's not dried out, but I've just had it for a long time and I don't know how long these are supposed to last. Next I have a Model Co eyeliner in black. This is just what I grabbed because it has a pencil sharpener and it actually really is a good eyeliner. I think I got it in like a Glossy box or Birchbox or something, not a Birchbox, but like you know, Beauty Box 5, something like that. More likely Glossy Box is where I got this, but I like that it has a sharpener in it, and I like the product. So then I have another eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Perversion, which is just my favorite eyeliner of all time. So I guess I could still sharpen it in this little thing, but I've been using this every day since I repurchased it. Then I have another eyeshadow palette. This is the Bare Minerals Ready palette, or Ready Eyeshadow 2.0 in the Epiphany. This is so gorgeous. Like, these are unbelievable. They're really similar to the two shades that I use in the Lorac palette. I'll compare the two side by side. Just got my hand in there. So as you can see, they are similar, but they're not the same. These are lighter, and this one, they're both a little bit more warm toned. Almost cried a little bit. I thought it broke, but it did not. Then I have the Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer that I don't like because I feel like it breaks me out. I just get like red bumps all over my skin, and I'm pretty sure it's this, because I don't really have that issue now and I stopped using it. Oh, in case you're wondering where my makeup bag is from, it is from H&M, and it was like $3.95. It did break. It just kind of like ripped off, so I just kind of leave it open like this with all the shit in it. But I think it's really cute. They have different patterns and stuff. And then the pencil case is also from H&M, also $3.95. Then the only lip, actually that's a lie. I have two lip products in here. The first one is this Wet n Wild Mega Last lip color in the shade 902C. Bare It All. I have it on right now. I rarely ever wear lipstick to school or class because, I don't know, I feel like I don't need to, like, eye makeup and face makeup is enough for me, eyebrows. So that's in there, but I don't really use it that much. And then the other lip product I have in there is the Illamasqua pencil. It's called a medium pencil. It's actually not just for lips. It's for eyes, lips, face, and body in the color Strumpet. I've had this for a very long time. It used to be my favorite to use on my lips, but it is a favorite to go on the eyes. I love red. As you guys know, I'm into the red thing, so having red eyeliner on your waterline looks so cool. And then I have a sample mascara that I threw in there just to use because I can, and this is the Guerlain Maxi Lash in Noir. And the last makeup item I have in here is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, which is my favorite concealer. I use it every day I do my makeup. It's fabulous. So that's all that's in my makeup bag. Let's move on to makeup brushes. I don't reach for every single one of these brushes every day, but the one I do reach for every single day is the Kabuki brush from Sigma, the F80 brush. I've had this for years and I still really love it. It's my go-to other than the Beauty Blender, but obviously I don't really have, that's not convenient to use a Beauty Blender in the parking lot at school, you know? And then blush brush, I'm pulling randomly out of the bag too. Blush brush is the F40 from Sigma. Most of my brushes are Sigma, but my actual favorite brushes are not Sigma, and we'll get into those. But this is a really good blush brush. I just, you know, I use it every day for blush. And then this is a contour brush, also by Sigma, the F05, but this sheds like a mofo. I don't like the shedding. So typically, because I'm lazy, I'll take my bronzer with this brush, do the bronzer, and then do the blush. I don't care. They're both bronzy tones anyway, so it's not like it's that much difference, but when I feel like it, I'll use this to contour. Then I have a spoolie brush. This is from Sedona Lace. A lot of my brushes are also from Sedona Lace, like in my general collection. I don't know if I have that many in this, but I do love Sedona Lace brushes. But I just have their regular spoolie in here. Has hair all up in it. Oh, one of my holy grail brushes. A lot of the brushes I use every day are Holy Grail, and my three favorite brushes are all double-ended. That's weird. So this one I think is by Studio Basics. I've had it for literally like 6 years, I want to say. Specifically this end is my favorite in the world for inner corner highlight, and I've used this since the since the birth of my channel. I have been using this on my inner corner. The other favorite brush is a new brush. This is by Boleto Studios. I used it in that tutorial. I love this. I've used it every day since getting that kit. Oh my goodness. This brush is like a pencil brush, but it's fat, so it's not, kind of blends it at the same time. I don't know. It's perfect. I'm not really good at describing brushes, but you can see it and know what you would use it for. And then this blending brush is so amazing. I use this every day to blend. Like, it is so dreamy, and it is so amazing. Like I can't even, I don't know if you can buy brushes separately on Boleto, but I will have the website listed just in case. Then I have a Coastal Scents brush. This is the 253, but it's a really tiny flat shader brush. I like this for putting color on the lower lash line. I have an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. This is the C brush, and this is a really good brush for brow highlight is what I use it for. You can use it for packing on color on your lid, inner corner highlight, which I often do. Next is my eyebrow brush. This is my favorite eyebrow brush in the world. This is the Sedona Lace EB23, and it's just so thin and accurate for painting on those brows because I have to paint mine on. Like, they are no joke. Then I have a regular Sigma SS239. That's how old this is. It's the SS239. And it's just one of these flat shader brushes. These are pretty standard, MAC 239, same deal. Then this is my favorite eye brush for putting color on the lower lash line. The reason why this one isn't the flat type Coastal Scents one is because it's a little harsh. Like it feels like it's scratching my eye, but this one's very soft, probably because I've used it for years again. This, I don't know what this is. I think it's an E65 by Sigma, I think. It's just their angled brush. And then this guy, I can't live without him. This is a good brush, and they're all boys. So this is a Studio Basics brush. Again, one of the best brushes in my life. I've had this just as long as I've had the other one, the other Studio Basics brush. And I guess I'll just pull out the other Studio Basics. I have 3, and these I've had for 6 years, and they are all 3 just, well, that way. They are just all 3 unbelievable. This is like a blending brush. I use it for underneath the eyes, and it is the perfect size for blending out that eyeshadow under there and making it very smoky under there. So I don't even know if they still sell these brushes. You should check Ulta. And then this is the best highlight brush in the world. It's the softest thing ever, and I guess you could use it for blending. I find it's a little too flimsy for that. This is my favorite crease brush. This is a Sigma Small Taper Blending E45. It's just their pointed small brush. I can't use a normal sized brush because of the hooded lids issue and the size of my eyes. I'm putting color there. Then lastly, this is one of the best brushes ever made, which you could probably just have these 2 separate because they sell them separately. I got this in the Bear palette from Sigma a million years ago. I don't know if they still have it, but it's basically an E30 and an E25 mushed together, which is the most convenient thing in the world because I use this to blend out crease color and this to put in the crease color. That's all that's in my makeup brushes. Those are my daily makeup brushes, the ones I reach for the most. There's a train gonna be going by here soon. I do have a majillion other brushes, but I don't use them on a daily basis. I really should. Okay. That is the majority of makeup that I use on a daily basis. Let me know if you want any reviews or tutorials using those, but if you've been on my channel for a little while, you'd have known that I use those constantly in tutorials. Maybe not the newer stuff, but definitely at some point or another I've used a lot of those things. Make sure to leave more requests for what you want to see through this Vlogmas season, because obviously there are going to be plenty of vlogs, but what else do you want to see? I am doing the shoe collection next. That'll be my next kind of official video after a couple more vlogs, but please leave down in the comments what you want to see on my channel. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I got my bagel. I didn't want to eat it at home. I thought I'd just eat it in the car. So this Vlogmas might be a little bit boring. I don't really know like what you guys find interesting in these vlogs.